Welcome back to Dumpster Fire Studios. Today we have a new building. Let's go ahead and do this. Again, I haven't figured out how to do roofs yet, or I just don't have the patience yet. Still got a little bit to do with maybe some windows on the sides. I'm not sure yet, but you can see here, this is going to be everything about printing. Eventually we might have multiple stories. Starting to use some of the lifted elevators, or what are they actually called? Let's make sure we're using the right terms here. Conveyor belts, the lifted conveyor belts, and ceiling mounted. And eventually, if we really need to, we can also go up a whole nother story. So that would be interesting. We could have another layer here of manufacturing that goes down to the lower level into one of our bays. So right here we have 4 bays that we added and 3 pallets of storage per bay. And we'd only have printing going to 2 of them right now. So we have a lot of room for expansion. Not necessarily going to tear down the other ones, but we might long term, and we might move it all to this building. Haven't decided yet. In here we have a nice receptionist area that I actually spent the time to make sure everything was good. All the lighting, the environment, the temperature, and the acoustics. Hopefully we'll be able to keep it clean enough to keep the customers, or what the... I forget what the word they use for that. The visitors. That's a tough word to remember. Hopefully it's clean enough so that we can strike deals with them without going home because of the conditions of our waiting room. So some of the things that we've done so far is we've hired couriers, receptionists, cleaning. We also need to hire security. So let's go ahead and add 3 more security, and we're going to assign them to the printing building. 1. Let's see. I lost track of our new ones. Is that really all the security? Oh, we need to bump up the security. So we're going to, let's just move 2 of them here, and we might need a couple more. Let's do that. So we'll go to these ones. We'll spread the hours out. So that would be 14 to 22. Yeah, that should be plenty now. Printing, go here, we'll go printing, and we might sort out the other ones where they're supposed to be soon. So the thing that's kind of funny is we did this restroom over here, and it has this nice little area, seating area, some sinks, as well as 4 bathroom stalls, 1 larger one, a handicap, and then security here with our surveillance desk. So that'll be good. You can see all the cameras that we've added in here. So hopefully we'll be okay with that, as well as I already took care of all of the fire alarms. So we still have insurance, but I think we will eventually have to see if we fail that or not. Last episode I was looking for this tab and we found it. Or it might have been a few episodes ago now. So now we can go see all of our terminations and whether or not they were fired, died. Oh, it doesn't look like the fired ones show up in here. So one of the other things before we hit play, I was wanting to go through all of these. This support one, we know that we still care about because our business reputation, we're trying to get up to 6 stars. So we know that's still for a while. Dumpster Hub, we want to support. Tycoon 5, what's the latest? Let's go to our releases, sort by date. Yeah, Tycoon 5 is the latest. We still have 137,000 people on that. Dumpster 2D3, get right here. 2D4 is out, so 2D3 still has 5,000 users. We're gonna cancel support on that. We just got too much going on. Here, Dumpster 2D4, which updating Dumpster Gaming. Is the 2D team working on an update for that? They're not. So this is one of the things that I was wanting to focus on a little bit at the beginning of the episode, is I think the leader is the reason why some of these tasks aren't being done correctly. And we'll dive into that. But that support needs to happen. We need to do an update on it. We might as well prep that. And this is the 2D team. So we'll do none. And we'll find our 2D editor team. And we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll hit update. And we missed the server. So we'll put that on Dumpster Git. So that'll be an update for that. It has a good amount of bugs and needs fixed. Simon's Order. I believe we have an update that we did not too long ago. Lots of bugs in this game. Update is already in progress. Oh, it looks like we just needed to finish it. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. And all of the bugs are fixed, so we'll check on that later. That one's still 59,000 users, so it didn't do too great compared to Tycoon 5. And then Dumpster Gaming has 354,000 active users, a lot of bugs that we are taking care of. Whoops, I believe right here. Nope, that's the new one. Update right there. So yeah, a bunch of bugs being fixed. We'll get those through. We'll get those released. But let's go ahead and look at here. Audio team is working on support and marketing. Dante's the leader. So let's find one where we're lacking. Game team 2, and we are not handling post-release stuff, it looks like. So Simon's Order was released by this group. That's the only prototype software that they have. If I line this up correctly here. Prototype software, server, yep. So we have support of Simon's Order, and we had to do the updates. So let's go in to our employees and find Lionel, and let's take a look at leader. Okay, so this, really? So why are you unable? Did we take on those? So this is one that lets us change it. Single IP, post marketing, handle support, post marketing, let project manager handle post marketing. Okay, so do we have marketing assignments order? We don't. And then updates. I can't remember on that one, so that might be a bad example, but let's go through the rest of them. We'll go to the 3D editor team next, and that is Tiffany Harris. They got everything in here, updates, bugs, support, so that's going good. It might have just been our mistake by grabbing those, because we are managing a lot more than we should. I know the audio team, we promoted the wrong person after watching the video. Here's one. So yeah, the 2D software team that we just had to schedule that. We just had to schedule that update is because this individual cannot handle post releases or hold meetings. So let's go into manage teams, software 2D editor team. And if we look at skill, no. At education, no. I'm going to scroll through these and see if there's anyone fitted. So we're taking a little bit of a gamble here. We might change the leader of this team. So this one can handle, so here, Lauren Nunez can handle hiring and can handle post-release tasks. You can see here the star is missing. So that tells us we already had one individual that can handle hiring, but no one could handle post-release tasks. So one thing we could do, and we talked about fixing this earlier, let's go ahead and hire her. We're gonna come in here and we're gonna create a team. And this, well, it might get tricky. Software 2D editor 2. And we'll do that. We're gonna sort this way. We'll come over here. We'll go to employees, and we should be able to find one with no time right there, and change team to the new team. Where there it is. Okay. So the idea here is going to be you are promoted to lead, change roles, leader, and then if we come over to, we're not going to finish, this isn't, we got some more to do, but we come over here and we say, Lauren, you're now part of that. But let's go to design. Actually, let's take a deeper dive into this situation here. So Basil, what are you good at? Development-wise, you're pretty good at design. And this is the 2D team, so that's good. So let's go over here. Employees, what do you have? Okay. So art, you have a little bit more. You have the same. Okay, so no artwork. Okay, so let's go here, and I'll maybe finish my thought eventually. And let's go up. We want the 2D team. So the 2D team has leader here, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 desks for artists. If we go in manage team, and we go here, first of all, let's just change the team that this is for. And this might backfire. Let's do that, and then let's actually go into manage teams and rename this to, where do we do that? Where do we rename? Artists. Is there 2 spaces there? No. Okay, so now that's still not, oh, it is artists. Okay, so now we go into manage employees, and we go here, HR management artists, we're gonna go 0. And then we're gonna come on over here. Also, we're gonna find employees that are artists, and they're gonna switch teams, but one of them might stay because we only have 5 desks. So let's change team to the artist, change team to artist, change team to artist. And the fact that we hired her, the leader, for the with the same compatibility in mind, this should be pretty clean doing this and not have to worry about the compatibility of the team. So now we should have 5 with pretty good compatibility. Same with both teams. So 17 there. If we come out over here, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 desks plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 15 desks. What to do about that? So we have 2 desks that we need, right? We'll move that like that, and then we will duplicate. And we'll clean up a little bit more if we need to, but again, like I said, we're not gonna limit this to a certain team. Anyone? And we'll go here. Anyone? And we'll go here. Anyone? Okay, so that should take care of that. We also need to go into here and make sure that we add that team. Add artists to everything just to be safe. Yep. I'll go ahead and get this done, and then we'll get the game finally rolling. So interesting enough, let's jump in here. Now we can print copies. So now we can print, let's not do 500,000, let's do 200,000. And that really helps upgrade tech levels. We can do all of that. Updates, iteration updates, nothing. Or iteration cooldown, 0. Update cycle 3 for, let's do, update cycle is how often, every 3 months we'll do an update, and we'll do it for 24 months. Yeah, so all these things were able to be edited now. So that's why it was grayed out on a few of the other ones. So if we come in here and if we find that it is grayed out, we can then resolve that. And we now have multiple types of leaders. We didn't lose a leader, we didn't fire him, we just split the team in half and assigned the project management leader to the one that can handle post-release tasks. So it looks like we're good with all of that. Like I said, we'll get this rolling now. And there's a lot to do, so still not happy with this. We're actually going to can that. And this is gonna turn into just a little lounge. Why not? So we'll clear that, and then they're having trouble, not sure why. But looks like cleaning might be a struggle. But if we come over here, we should see some stuff happening. And we're absolutely printing things on both sides, and couriers are picking them up. So that is lovely. Let's go ahead and stay over here for now. Room labels off, and let's take a look at midnight. We'll pause it and see what's going on with our updates, if there's anything we need to do and whatnot. So monthly expenses, this is the first month in a very long time that we've lost money, and most of it's going to be the construction. So $3.7 million in construction for building that new building, and we would have made around, $0.5 or 0.5 million, $500,000 there. So we are getting to the point where the profit is going to be a little bit questionable. So we'll look at this marketing. This is unavoidable. We're spending 10,000. We'll see net zero. So I'm going to end the marketing campaign on that. The gaming, where is the main gaming? Press release right here. So we made 900,000 still. That should be fine. Landfill Tycoon 5 is still good. Rumble Pack, that's for the new one. So that limits a little bit of what we're working on. And hopefully throughout this June day or month, we can get some of these updates done. How's the console going? And the hub is at 49 bugs. So we're gonna let that go. Hopefully we get a few more bugs fixed for that and we can release it and see what happens with the distribution, because we were talking about that last episode. So it'd be really nice to get that going here today. So this month we're taking a look at dumpster marketing. It is widespread. I think we can probably drop this down to 25,000 now, save a little bit of cash. And that way we're profiting a little bit more, and marketing doesn't seem to be as important when you have just a widespread marketing campaign already, and there's no need to actually market it anymore because everybody knows about it. The creativity of Ty McDonald has been narrowed down to 46 to 65. So that must have been who did Dumpster Ear 2, which was just released. Plenty in stock. Hasn't sold yet because it just released, but if we look at our software, it was Ordinary. Not great. Spent about $1 million developing it. And what happened? Let's see. That was the audio team. So are they handling marketing? They are. So they are spending, so $245,000 income. Oh, did we see that already? They must know, but just not report it here. Okay. So let's go ahead. We'll get to midnight again and take a look at those numbers and see if we need to end more marketing campaigns, make sure support's looking okay and whatnot. All right, back in the positive. So 1.5 million, that's very sweet because a new software is out. And let's go ahead and take a look at that. I think scroll over here, active users, 25,000. Last month we made 1.4 million, so we're already profitable at 25,000 units sold. Same month, become profitable is pretty awesome. We're not really controlling the marketing budget, so the project manager will handle that themselves. And let's see what they said. So 3.5, who's who, get a clue. Okay. Quality assistance. Oh, we like Dumpster Ear 2, and then 4 out of 5. So not terrible review, especially with the creativity not being that great. I'm kind of happy with those results. So the bugs they changed a little bit. I'm tempted to just release this in July. 50% on, have we done reviews? We haven't. So we're going to start a review of the console. This one here, we got a couple more bugs to fix. The joystick, we're not really worried about, but we're also going to release that. And that narrows down Moses's to 72. That's not bad. That's only a little bit lower than Williams. But if we come in here to distribution now, our platform's looking pretty good. Quality could be a little bit better. So let's go ahead and 5% cut, a little bit of the market. We're going to update it and instantly get a little tech update. So I was a little worried about finding enough for the Dumpster Hub teams to do, but I think we'll be fine for a little while at least. They could always help out the hardware teams or the operating system teams if need be. So this review's about done. Let's take a look at that. And it's awful. So we're going to iterate like crazy on that. Dumpster 2D4 update's done. Iteration's done. So that's going to push that back a little bit. But that is terrible. I'm glad we took care of that. And it looks like Simon's Order 2 is in development for November or December 2008. So we're sneaking up on that. Let's pull this down. We wanted to see this one. Let's finish that press release. That's fine. The gaming is starting to slip a little bit. Landfill Tycoon 5 is doing fine. Let's adjust the marketing down though to like 15,000 because we need to save a little bit of money because we're not as profitable as we were. And I think we're just spending a little more on marketing than we really need to. Dumpster Gaming, how's that update coming along? It's enough to do that and then go back to support and do another update. And then now that we have that one out of the way, we can do a tech update. SCM's fine. We'll go here. This is going to take a little bit away from the hardware teams, but it's definitely needed because we want to keep that console relevant. So I was just taking a look. We haven't gotten any deals of the ones we're interested in. Marketing, no, we don't want that. Let's hit okay. So that's unfortunate. It's not really helping out, but there's a lot of other deals out there. And I haven't seen anything about people walking away. Let's come on over here and see how the new building's looking. Receptionist is there. People are cleaning, got security. Nobody really showing up. Monte, you're doing great. So I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, Dumpster Hub 2, let's go ahead and release that. All the bugs are out. And let's take a look. Actually, let's pause it because I do want to give a little bit of attention to this. So quality is struggling a little bit. Let's go up here. Let's close all these. It's probably at the bottom. Here it is. Okay, let's go up. So they found Dumpster Hub 2. They fixed most of them. Let's do an update already. And we'll just do a bug update. And I want to grab, we got too much in here. I really want to get rid of some of this. Some of the marketing's really just taking up space. Press release there. We probably need to get the, console on project management. That would help. So if we tried to get some exclusive deals, so this is at 1.3%, already climbing. One signed. Let's slow the game down. All software. Let's sort by release date. This one here, exclusive deal. For 6 months, it's going to cost us 18 million. No, we can't handle that. This office software would cost us 11 million. Exclusive deal, not worth it. They don't want it. Exclusive deal here, 6 million. I'm gonna actually take a leap of faith here, and we're gonna grab this one for 6 months. We just lost a lot of money, but it should potentially help people be more interested in our distribution platform, which is what I'm kind of hoping. And 1.3%. Let's see if that even jumps at all after the switch of the year or the month. It still says one signed. I wonder what that means because we're the company. So they have things signed. 3.2, it did jump a little bit. So we'll keep an eye on that. And we're definitely not interested in ripping people off. Like we don't necessarily want to just have this distribution platform to make money. We're interested in actually being the top dogs. Auto accept new deals. Yeah, let's do that and let's see what happens. Project management team. The project management team Sims game just released. Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. Okay. Quality, outstanding, creativity, inspiring, marketing, world, widespread. expenses 1.6 million, customer reach 1 million. This is going to be interesting. We thought about canning this entire franchise, and all of a sudden we have a new game out that we need to port. Actually, let's put both of those teams on it. Absolutely. It needs to port to our system, which is right there. And let's port it to all these consoles and computer. We'll go ahead and get that going, and be very interested in, actually, let's slow down real quick because we're losing track of a few things I wanted to keep an eye on. The hub, let's get those out. Let's go back to that, and we'll do another update just of bug fixes. And then we're going to come to this, the console 2, and we're going to do another review. We'll get that going. And let's actually speed up for that because I want to see how bad that is. And we'll slow it back down once we get the 300 reviewers. Okay, we'll take a look. So 3D is terrible. So 7.4, we're gonna iterate, and then we're gonna take a look at the first one was a 6.6. So it seems like that is helping. I'm definitely hoping this saves this console because it was not looking good so far, and we have not set a date, so that's good. So again, we're doing an update on the actual existing console that's out, doing some bug fixes on that as well. So that'll hopefully keep people interested. And our distribution platform is hanging in there about 3.2%. I wanted to take a look at the gaming and go to details. Yeah, it's starting to see more games. We had one in 2007 that came out on it, and not a ton. Not a ton, but 300,000 active users. That's pretty awesome, and that month was terrible. Oh, exclusive deals? Is that what caused that? Distribution 1.8 million. Deals negative 18 million. Exclusive deal 18. Is that 18 million a month? I hope not. If that's 18 million a month, we made a mistake. It's not. Okay. Whew. Okay, we got a few things to take care of, but most importantly, what in the world? 100,000 active users? Not, oh my goodness, 118,000 units in stock, 400,000 still. Oh, not very many refunds. Do we have a little note here too? 5 out of 5, 5 out of 5, 4 out of 5. We saved the franchise. The franchise was saved. And already, if we go back to this last screen, profit 3.5 million, negative, barely negative, less than $1 million. So this game alone has made up for the losses over the last few years. Impressive. We're gonna finish out, actually, we're gonna fix this. Not enough. Which building is this? This is the big one. We need some more IT support and maintenance. And we're gonna do just generic ones. Hopefully they find their way around. An employee's office environment's depressing. I don't believe you. But still nothing in deals. Let's do one more day of the, let's get some of this stuff. I'm a little overwhelmed. There's a lot going on here. This one, we can release that. And then we need to take an eye on that. So, Farming Simulator 3 is already $9.7 million profit. Active users, 232,000. Unbelievable. It is so sad that the designer retired. We look at details. We come over here. Avery was the designer. Gonna miss Avery. Over here, first month for 3D6, which are getting kind of repetitive. We should come up with better names like the years or something. Units sold 75,000. That month we made 4.7 million. So overall our finances are looking great, 12 million in 1 month. And for the year so far, we're still at 5 million after some of those extra expenses. 2007 we made 95 million, 2006 we made 88 million. So 2008's not going to be as big of a profit year as some of the other ones were, but we did do a lot of expansions and a lot more hiring, and we've increased the company size and a lot of things in the last year expense wise to try to improve some of our deals that were going on that we're not getting anymore. Interesting. Maybe I need to put the receptionist back into the main office. But like I said, we're going to get through the year and then end the episode there. It's running a little bit long, but I do want to get some of these updates out and report back in a few. Another big month in November, we had $29,000 in sales. Let's real quick just take a look at how we're doing. We're just going to look at past month and then try to see. Yeah, we can kind of see. Profit $18.7 million for Farming Simulator 3. We saved the franchise. Wow. Units going crazy, and it's just growing. Widespread. Reviews are probably insane going on. Customer reach. We're getting the ports done. Is that on? Why, there we go. Is that on here yet? It is. Farming Simulator 3 just popped up on there. And we'll hopefully get a few more things, maybe not. But the sales of that, let's look at that. Sales has dived. So, 2006 is when it came out. It's almost the end of 2008, and it's not doing as well unit-wise. Still, 1,800 units. Yeah, it's not too bad. Maybe that's steady where it's going to be for the rest of its life cycle. But the year, we're already back up to 21 million, so we got one more month to see if we can be more profitable than 2005, which would be pretty nice. And after that, we'll take a look at where we're sitting in the entire world. All right, the year has finally ended, and for the year, we made 33 million. What did we do that last month? 23 million in sales, another 11 million in profit. Interest, yeah, we could probably do a lot better. Deals wise, distribution, we're losing money on our distribution platform. No, that's printing. That's actually printing. Our deals, if we look at deals, where's the deals line? Oh, over here. We are just making money. Okay, so that was a one-time fee. And let's go ahead and recap a few things. We have another deal here. Hosting. Yep, we're going to be good there. Just to recap, let's just check a few things. If we can find our server. Hosting is 150 gigs is the compatibility, and our load is 2%. Dumpster Hub is at 25%. We might want to upgrade that soon. So 25% plus its backup, which is still okay. The rest of them just aren't really getting stressed at all, which is great. So that's good. Distribution platform. We have climbed. We were at 6% and just dropped to 4%. 6 deals signed. So, I mean, it's better than it was. Quality could get better. Let's take a look at that. So let's finish that. We'll go back to support, do another update. No tech upgrades yet, but we'll get that going for the remainder of the bugs and more that they find. Gaming, we have an update done and a ton of bugs. We'll do that and do the same thing. No tech updates. And we'll do another just bug update there. And 14 million in Dumpster Hub 2. So that is a lot better. The gaming is starting to decrease the active users. It was over 300,000. Simon's Order 2 is out, right? Simon's Order 2 is out. So let's go ahead and get rid of support on Simon's Order. That might be a mistake. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to cancel support on that old game. Landfill Tycoon 5 is fine. Dumpster 4, we're going to cancel support on. So we got that taken care of. Marketing this, we're hyping. Got to get a few things going on that probably. Review, we got 2 reviews. We're going to do one more review. And that's where we're going to end the episode. just kind of recapping, Farming Simulator 3 survived. It was going to get fired. The whole franchise was going to go away, but we revived it. 8.1, getting better. We'll iterate again. We'll get that iteration done, hit end, and then we'll hit pause at 9:25 on January of 2009. Products running out of stock. Whoa, look at this. Okay, so start printing and we'll do 200,000. Okay, so that'll get going. We did not have the print job going. We just had an original 500,000 copies. So now we go get all companies to end the episode. If you haven't caught on, the new goal of the end of this series is going to be the highest worth, the big dog in the world company-wise. And we are in the top 5. We're hanging out in the top 5. It's going to be a grind to get to 4 and then pretty quickly to 3. But then after that, it's going to be a huge jump to 2 and then to 1. And keeping up with Iveco is going to be tough, but that's going to be the ultimate goal. We'll see how long it takes. We are, not really a publicly traded company. We don't have any patents. We have a lot of products. They only have 13 and they're worth that much. My goodness. So we might look at a few things to help speed up that. Fans, we're not too far behind. But that would be another goal. It'd be nice to have the most fans. Business reputation is growing. We got deals, hosting, printing going on. We'll get to 6-star soon. And that's going to wrap up this episode. We're going to go ahead and hit the fancy save button before we forget. I'm Socksway Up. I'll catch you on the next episode.